My intention is to focus on persons with supported needs and disabilities. I think we need to develop and continue the great work that's already been done, because I don't want anyone to misinterpret anything that the new candidates say. We are about continuing the great work with a new energy, but continuing what's already been happening. Gibraltar is a much better place than it was 12 years ago for persons with supported needs and disabilities, but I think we need to really uphold and enact the values of the Disability Act.
Members of disability rights groups will point to the fact that they've heard this in previous manifestos. It hasn't quite happened as they'd hoped it to. The UN Convention's rights for people with disabilities hasn't been transposed in Gibraltar law. This is something that's still in the works. Do you think that something will be different in the upcoming term?
Well, we have already sought the extension to the UN Convention for the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. So that is part of the rollout plan that the GSLP-Liberals had. I'm someone who's been working hands-on in this community. When I was 17, I worked in St. Bernadette's as a volunteer. I worked in St. Martin's School very closely I was the music teacher, but then I just volunteered many more hours because it's a sector of the community that I've also worked with whilst I was a volunteer at the youth service. And at GAMPA and in all Santos productions and all my places of business, or I work with young people, I'm all about integration. Not only inclusion, integration. My classes are fully integrated, and I'm a person that works hard and doesn't let go until I get the job done.
There have been comments on the comments you made on previous week's viewpoints regarding your conversations with the Chief Minister at the time before you had any public political aspirations. Have you any comments on that?
Yes, of course. I'm very transparent. So everything I say is what I mean. When I may not have specified, I spoke to the Chief Minister 7 or 8 years ago. This wasn't a matter of, I'm very interested in getting into politics and then a month later becoming the mayor of Gibraltar. It wasn't like this. I've known Fabian since we were very young. And about 2 elections ago, 2015, just after that, I said, I want to get more involved. And he had other plans, and that was GAMPA, which opened back in 2015. So this wasn't like a recent thing that just happened before, and I've been groomed and put into this position to become a future minister. It didn't happen like that. And as Fabian has said, this was a choice, not by Fabian Picardo, but by all members of Parliament. He consults with Keith Asopardi, and they both decided that I was the person they wanted to be mayor of Gibraltar, and that's how it happened 4 years ago. And then, of course, it also begs the question, if this was going to be such a problem, why was I also approached by the other party as well?